So, Taurus, let's delve into the astrological fabric woven specifically for your financial well-being beginning June 15, 2025. Venus, your ruling planet, of course, plays a key role in this period. Its harmonious interaction with Jupiter, the celestial symbol of good fortune and expansion, opens up some truly exciting prospects for you. Venus, representing your values, tastes, and ability to accumulate, resonates with generous Jupiter, creating a powerful flow of opportunities to increase your capital. This aspect is not just a promise of money, it is a catalyst for unlocking your financial potential. It indicates an auspicious time to realize long-held financial plans, to take bold steps in investments, and to use those talents that bring you not only pleasure but also income. This is the time, dear Taurus, when the heavens favor your financial efforts to be rewarded 100-fold. Venus in aspect to Jupiter forms a unique backdrop against which your innate talents for accumulating and multiplying money can be fully realized. This period is especially favorable for those Taurus whose activities are related to art, beauty, fashion, design, or entertainment. Your ability to see the beautiful and create comfort can be the key to significant financial success. But that's not all, because there are nuances to consider in order to make the most of. So, dear Taurus, we have come to the specifics. How can you make the best use of favorable astrological influences to maximize your financial good fortune starting in mid-June 2025? A strategic approach to investments is essential here. Given the powerful support of Venus and Jupiter, I recommend focusing on sectors related to beauty and the arts. If you have the opportunity to invest in art objects, antiques or luxury goods, now is the time to explore these options. However, be vigilant and consult experts to avoid fakes and overvalued assets. For those Taurus who gravitate towards more conservative investments, consider buying shares in fashion, design or entertainment companies. Analyze financials, follow industry news, and make informed decisions. Remember that financial stability is not just about big winnings or inheritance. It's also about managing your resources. Make a detailed budget, analyze your expenses and identify areas where you can save money. Invest in your education and professional development, it always pays off. Don't forget to diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Divide your investments between different assets to reduce risks. And, of course, do not give in to impulsive decisions. Always carefully consider your steps before making a final decision. It is important to remember that in addition to the good fortune of the celestial bodies, your personal initiative is also important. Fortune favors those who act. Don't be afraid to show your talents, propose new ideas and look for opportunities to earn money. However, success in business endeavors depends largely on the ability to negotiate and find common ground with partners and clients. What role will the heavenly messenger play in this? Taurus, in the period from June 15, 2025, in addition to the favorable influence of Venus and Jupiter, your financial luck will have a significant impact on Mercury. This planet, which is responsible for communication, thinking and business contacts, will be your faithful ally in achieving material prosperity. It is now that your communication skills will be at their peak. You will be able to easily persuade, negotiate and find common ground with a variety of people. Use this time to conduct important business negotiations, presentations and meetings with potential partners. Your ability to speak clearly and persuasively, backed by the natural charm of Taurus, will open up new opportunities for lucrative deals and profitable projects. Don't miss the chance to make useful acquaintances. Attend conferences, seminars and other events where you can meet interesting people who share your professional interests. Active communication and exchange of ideas will help you see new perspectives and find non-standard solutions to increase your income. Mercury will also strengthen your ability to analyze and plan. Use this time to develop strategies and tactics that will help you achieve your financial goals. Carefully calculate each step, assess the risks and don't be afraid to experiment. But remember that success in business is not only a fortunate coincidence of circumstances, but also the result of your personal work. What if I told you that your innate qualities are also the key to financial success? Greetings, dear Taurus. Your professional astrologer mentor is on the phone, and we continue with our financial horoscope for the period from June 15, 2025. Today we will talk about how exactly your inner strength and natural qualities will help you achieve financial success. After all, Taurus is a sign endowed with incredible tenacity, diligence and, importantly, practicality. These qualities are your foundation, your solid ground on which you can build your financial well-being. Think about how you can use your persistence to achieve a promotion at work. Don't be afraid to take on challenging tasks, demonstrate your dedication and willingness to follow through. Your hard work will be noticed and appreciated. Don't forget to be practical, be able to see opportunities where others don't see them, and use them to your best advantage. Remember how skillfully you manage your resources, how carefully you plan your actions. This is your strength. Direct it to analyze the current situation at work, identify areas where you can prove yourself, and develop a clear plan of action. Don't hesitate to suggest new ideas and solutions that can benefit the company. Your initiative will be rewarded. Use your communication skills, which we talked about earlier, to build relationships with colleagues and management. Remember that success is teamwork, and the ability to find common ground with others is the key to achieving common goals. However, beyond short-term successes, it's important to keep the long-term perspective in mind. How can you ensure your financial stability not only now, but also in the future? We will talk about this further on. Taurus, let's talk about the foundation of your future wealth. Starting June 15, 2025, while Venus and Jupiter form favorable aspects, Saturn, the planet of discipline and structure, will exert its influence on your financial responsibility and long-term planning. This is a time when frivolity and impulsive spending can turn into tangible losses. Saturn requires you to take a mature approach to money. Make a clear financial plan, prioritize and stay on track. Avoid the temptation of quick profits and questionable investments. It's more important than ever to focus on building a sustainable financial base. Think about long-term investments that will bring stable income in the future. This could be real estate, retirement savings, or other assets that will only grow in value over time. Saturn patronizes those who think strategically and care about their financial security. During this period, it is especially important to get rid of debts and loans. Develop a repayment plan and adhere to it strictly. The sooner you free yourself from financial burdens, the easier it will be for you to move toward your goals. Saturn also reminds you to take out insurance. Protect yourself and your possessions from unforeseen circumstances. This will help you avoid serious financial losses in case of problems. Remember that financial stability is not only a matter of money, but also a matter of confidence in yourself and the future. By building a solid foundation, you provide yourself with peace of mind and freedom of choice. But how else can you increase your cash flow using your talents and hobbies? Taurus, it's time to look at your talents from a different angle. Aside from traditional avenues like investments, which we've already discussed, there's a whole world of opportunities to monetize your passions. Think back to what you truly enjoy doing. Maybe you're a consummate cook, creating masterpieces in the kitchen. Or your hands work wonders in handicrafts, turning ordinary materials into works of art. Consider creating a cooking blog where you share your recipes and secrets. Or perhaps organize workshops, teaching others your skills. Your unique handmade products can be a hit on online platforms, bringing in a steady income. Don't be afraid to experiment with different formats, from creating instructional videos to organizing online auctions. If you're into gardening, consider growing rare varieties of plants for sale or organizing landscaping for others. Your knowledge of finance may be in demand as an advisor to aspiring entrepreneurs. The key is to find a way to turn your hobby into a profitable business. And remember that success requires not only talent, but also proper planning. Develop a business plan, identify your target audience and think through a marketing strategy. Don't forget the importance of promoting on social media and networking with potential clients. Venus, favoring your sign, gives you not only opportunities but also inspiration. Use this period to unleash your creativity and create additional sources of income that will bring you not only financial stability, but also the satisfaction of doing what you love. But how to direct your energy correctly and overcome possible obstacles on the way to financial success? The influence of Mars, the planet of energy and action, on your financial sphere, dear Taurus, in the period under consideration deserves special attention. Mars can both spur your motivation and create certain obstacles. It is important to understand how to channel this powerful energy in the right direction. If you feel a rush of energy and a desire to act immediately, make sure your decisions are well thought out and in line with the long-term financial goals we discussed earlier. There may be situations where Mars will provoke impulsive spending or risky investments. At such times, you need to exercise your inherent prudence and practicality. Do not give in to outside pressure and do not make hasty decisions. Carefully analyze every step, consult with proven experts and remember the need to diversify your assets. Use the energy of Mars to overcome financial barriers. If you encounter difficulties in achieving your goals, don't give up. Show the tenacity and perseverance that is so characteristic of your sign. Direct the energy of Mars to search for new opportunities, develop professional skills and expand the circle of business contacts. It is active actions and purposefulness that will help you achieve the desired financial success. However, you should not forget about possible pitfalls. What factors can cloud such a favorable picture? However, dear Taurus, remember that even the most favorable astrological forecast does not cancel the need for prudence. The period from June 15, 2025, despite all the promising opportunities, also carries potential financial risks. The euphoria of a probable promotion, a big win or an unexpected inheritance can dull your vigilance. It's important to remember that money likes counting and control. Be especially alert to offers that seem too good to be true. Avoid participating in dubious financial schemes and pyramid schemes, even if you are convinced of their reliability by influential acquaintances. Thoroughly check information before making investment decisions, especially if they involve new and unfamiliar areas. During this period, you are more likely to fall victim to fraudsters, so be careful when making online payments and do not trust your personal data to unverified sources. Pay special attention to protecting your bank accounts and credit cards. You should also not forget about the need for insurance. Insure your property, health and life to protect yourself from unforeseen circumstances that may significantly affect your financial situation. Maintaining the financial prosperity you have achieved requires not only the ability to earn but also the ability to manage your assets. Regularly review your budget, analyze your expenses and income, look for ways to optimize and reduce costs. Do not forget about creating a financial safety cushion that will allow you to feel confident in any situation. Perhaps it's time to look at your usual sources of income from a different angle. Is there an opportunity to diversify? Taurus, get ready for a wave of innovation. Uranus, the planet of surprises and progress, has a powerful influence on your finances. This is a time when standard approaches can give way to brand new opportunities. Don't be afraid to experiment with technology, explore new platforms to invest or monetize your skills. Think about how you can use artificial intelligence, blockchain or other cutting-edge solutions to increase your income. It may be worth looking at startups that offer revolutionary products or services. Investing in promising technology companies can yield significant returns in the future. Creativity is your main ally during this period. Don't hesitate to offer unconventional solutions at work, develop new products or services that will be in demand. Introducing innovations in your business or work can lead to a significant increase in income. Consider creating online courses, webinars, or podcasts to share your knowledge and expertise with others. Not only will this bring you additional income, but it will also enhance your reputation as an expert in your field. Remember the importance of adapting to changing market conditions. Be prepared for change and open to new opportunities. The introduction of new technologies may require you to learn and retrain. Take the time and money to upgrade your skills, it will pay off many times over. Use social media to promote your ideas and products. Create compelling content that will grab the attention of your target audience. Don't forget about the importance of analytics. Track the results of your actions and adjust your strategy according to the data you receive. Remember that success comes to those who are not afraid to take risks and experiment. However, do not forget about reasonable caution and careful risk analysis. Before investing in any project, make sure you understand all its aspects and possible consequences. What else can fate offer you besides active earnings and investments? Taurus, let's talk about the most exciting possibilities: unexpected financial gains. Inheritance and lottery winnings are the very black swans that can radically change your financial picture. Astrologically, the period from June 15, 2025 holds some potential for such surprises, but let's understand how big it is and how it can be enhanced. The probability of receiving an inheritance is certainly related to aspects affecting your 8th house of the horoscope, the house of transformation, other people's money and, among other things, inheritance. If during this period there is a favorable influence of Jupiter, Venus, or the Sun, the chances of receiving news from distant relatives and, as a consequence, of receiving an inheritance, increase. However, it is important to remember that astrology indicates trends rather than guarantees specific events. As for lottery winnings, things are a bit more complicated here. Astrologically, it has to do with aspects of luck, surprise, and risk. Uranus, the planet of unexpected events, can play a role, but it needs to be in harmonious aspect with your personal planets, especially Venus, the ruler of your sign, and Jupiter, the planet of luck. In addition, pay attention to the transits of planets through the 5th house of the horoscope, the house of games, entertainment and risk. So how can you increase your chances of earning these unexpected sources of income? First, be open to new opportunities and don't ignore the signs the universe sends you. Second, develop your intuition, it can tell you when and where to try your luck. Third, do not forget about charity, share your wealth with others, and the universe can thank you 100-fold. And, finally, be attentive to your dreams and premonitions, they may contain clues about where your luck awaits you. But there is one more important factor that can affect your financial well-being during this period, and it lies in the depths of your subconscious. Taurus, from June 15, 2025 Neptune will have a special influence on your intuition, opening new horizons in understanding financial flows. Your spiritual connection to money will strengthen, and you will begin to sense opportunities that have previously eluded your attention. Developing your intuition will be key to success. Try meditation, keeping a dream journal, or simply taking time for silence and reflection. Trust your inner voice when making financial decisions, especially in areas related to the arts, philanthropy, or spiritual practices. Neptune often indicates opportunities hidden behind appearances, so it's important to read between the lines and feel the energy of certain projects. Remember that true wealth lies not only in material well-being, but also in harmony with yourself and the world around you. By developing your intuition, you can not only increase your finances, but also find satisfaction in the way you use them. Listen to your feelings, and you will see how the world opens up new, unexpected opportunities for you. Perhaps you should pay attention to the people around you, because it is often through them that the most interesting offers come. Taurus, let's talk about the power of your social connections and partnerships in the context of financial prosperity, starting June 15, 2025. Astrological influences during this period indicate that skillful use of your surroundings will be a key factor in increasing your income. Venus and Jupiter, making a harmonious aspect, favor building mutually beneficial relationships. Recall how Mercury, enhancing your communication skills, pushes you towards active socializing. Don't miss the opportunity to attend professional events, conferences, exhibitions, places where you can make useful acquaintances. Your natural sociability and ability to dispose of people will be your main trump cards. Consider opportunities for cooperation with colleagues. Perhaps you have common interests or skills that, when combined, will bring tangible financial benefits. Joint projects, partnership programs, or even just sharing experiences can be a catalyst for your growth. Pay attention to your partners, both in the business and personal spheres. The support and understanding of loved ones, their faith in you, can be a powerful incentive to achieve financial goals. Perhaps your partner has the resources or knowledge to help you realize your ideas. Don't forget the power of networking. Keep in touch with your old acquaintances, classmates, and coworkers. You never know where an unexpected opportunity will come from. Be open to new suggestions and don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it. Your reputation as a reliable and responsible person will certainly play to your advantage. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, also emphasizes the importance of aesthetics in your business relationships. Pay attention to your appearance and create a pleasant atmosphere around you. This will help you dispose people to you and make a favorable impression. So, Taurus, actively utilize your social connections and partnerships to increase your income. Build mutually beneficial relationships with colleagues and partners. Don't forget about the power of networking and keep in touch with your acquaintances. And remember, your success depends largely on how well you are able to communicate and interact with others. However, before you fully immerse yourself in the world of opportunities that the skillful use of connections opens before you, it is worth paying attention to the underlying aspects of your attitude to money, to those subconscious attitudes that can both help and hinder your financial growth. Taurus, prepare for a powerful transformation in your financial thinking. From June 15, 2025, your monetary horizons will be influenced by Pluto itself, the planet of profound change and rebirth. This is a time when you can not only increase your income, but also completely rethink your relationship with money. Pluto will help you identify and overcome underlying financial blocks that may be stretching from the past. Think about what negative beliefs and fears related to money are you carrying around. Perhaps you believe that a lot of money comes only through hard work, or you are afraid of losing what you already have. It's time to break free of these limiting attitudes. Do an honest analysis of your financial habits and beliefs. Where did they come from? Who instilled them in you? How do these beliefs affect your life now? Recognizing the problem is the first step to solving it. Don't be afraid to look deep inside yourself and recognize your fears. Remember that fear is just an illusion and can be overcome. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations, such as, I am worthy of financial abundance, money comes easily into my life, I know how to manage my finances. By freeing yourself from old blocks, you will open the way for new opportunities and cash flow. But how else can you enhance this effect and attract financial luck to your side? Taurus, to make the most of the favorable astrological influences that await you from mid-June 2025, you need to actively engage in the process of attracting financial luck. The favorable aspects of heavenly bodies alone are not enough, you need your conscious work. The first place to start is visualization. Visualize a clear picture of your financial prosperity. Visualize a promotion at work, receiving an inheritance, winning the lottery, the very moment of triumph when you realize that your financial goals have been achieved. Do this regularly, filling your images with positive emotions and faith in success. Affirmations are equally important. Make a list of affirmations that reflect your desires in the financial realm. For example, I easily attract money into my life, I am worthy, of a high income, I successfully invest my money and make a profit. Repeat these affirmations daily, with feeling and conviction. There are other practices that can help you set yourself on a wave of financial prosperity. Try abundance meditations, harness the power of gratitude by focusing on what you already have and genuinely thanking yourself for it. Create a visualization board by placing images on it that symbolize your financial goals. Remember that money is energy and it comes to those who are open to accepting it. Get rid of negative beliefs and fears related to finances. Replace them with positive thoughts and an attitude of success. Allow yourself to dream bigger and believe that you are worthy of financial prosperity. And of course, don't forget the practical steps. Manage your finances wisely, plan your spending and investments, and look for new opportunities to earn money. The universe favors those who act. But how to consolidate this success and create a long-term strategy? So, dear Taurus, we have come to the culmination of our astrological forecast. where we will combine all the knowledge we have gained into a clear plan of action. Remember, the stars are only pointing in the right direction, and it is up to you to move along this path. Now is the time to look at your financial situation as a project that requires strategic planning and constant attention. Revisit your goals. What do you really want to accomplish by the end of 2025? Clearly defined goals are half the battle. Relying on favorable aspects of Venus and Jupiter, don't miss opportunities for development in creative areas. Monetization of hobbies, investments in art, design or entertainment industry can bring tangible income. However, do not forget about a reasonable approach and consultation with experts. Saturn reminds you to be fiscally responsible. Create a detailed budget, get rid of debts and build up a financial safety cushion. Long-term planning is your reliable ally in achieving financial stability. Don't be afraid to use your communication skills, enhanced by Mercury's influence. Make new contacts, participate in business negotiations and don't miss opportunities to expand your social circle. Social connections can be the key to new sources of income. Remember the influence of Uranus, which opens doors to the world of technology and innovation. Be open to new opportunities and don't be afraid to experiment. Investing in promising technology projects can bring unexpected profits. And most importantly, believe in yourself and your strength. Your persistence, diligence and practicality, supported by favorable astrological aspects, will definitely lead you to financial prosperity. Use visualization practices and affirmations to attract financial luck into your life. Support and motivation are important ingredients for your success. Surround yourself with positive people who believe in you and your abilities. Don't be afraid to seek advice from professionals and mentors. And now, to complete the picture, let's look at one more important factor that can significantly influence your financial decisions. Taurus, let's delve into an astrological analysis regarding the moon's influence on your financial well-being from mid-June 2025. Lunar cycles are not just beautiful celestial phenomena, they are powerful energy flows that can significantly influence your activity, including financial activity. The new moon is a time for new beginnings, planning and setting financial goals. During this period it is especially favorable to make a budget, develop investment strategies and think about new sources of income. Remember that your intentions, supported by the energy of the new moon, have great potential for realization. The full moon, on the other hand, is a period of culmination and completion. At this time, it is worth reviewing your financial plans, evaluating the results achieved and possibly adjusting your actions. Avoid risky transactions and spontaneous spending. It is better to focus on stabilizing your financial situation and strengthening your existing assets. The waxing moon is an ideal time for active actions aimed at increasing income. This is a period when energy is arriving and your efforts will be rewarded. It is favorable to start new projects, make deals, look for new opportunities to earn money and invest in promising areas. The waning moon is a time to get rid of everything unnecessary and superfluous. In the financial sphere it means paying off debts, optimizing expenses, and getting rid of unprofitable assets. It is also a favorable period for analyzing your mistakes and developing a strategy to prevent them in the future. By planning your financial transactions according to the phases of the moon, you will be able to significantly increase your financial luck. Take these astrological rhythms into account when making important decisions and be sure that the universe will support your endeavors. However, in addition to the influence of the moon, there are other celestial bodies that can make adjustments to your financial success. Taurus, let's talk about planetary retrograde and its impact on your finances. This is a time when celestial bodies appear to be moving backwards from Earth. In fact, it is an optical illusion, but the impact on our lives, including the monetary sphere, is quite real. Retrograde motion forces us to slow down, rethink our decisions and adjust our course. For example, Mercury retrograde can create delays in payments, confusion in documents and failures in communications. During this period, you should not make important deals or sign contracts. It is better to use this time to scrutinize existing arrangements and correct mistakes. Venus, as the ruler of your finances, may make you reconsider your values and views on money during retrograde. You may realize that you are spending money on things you don't really need. This is a great time to get rid of unnecessary assets and review your budget. Mars in retrograde can lead to impulsive spending and risky investments. It is important to keep your cool and not give in to provocations. It is better to postpone making important financial decisions until Mars returns to direct motion. Use periods of planetary retrograde to deeply analyze your financial strategies. Revisit your investments, evaluate your spending, and develop a better plan to achieve financial stability. This is a time to correct past mistakes and prepare for future successes. Of course, that's not all you need to know to achieve financial prosperity. There are other equally important factors that affect your cash flow.